If animals weren't meant to be eaten, they wouldn't be full of meat. It's been over a year since I've had meat. My girlfriend doesn't know what she wants. But it either is or is not you at the moment. My girlfriend makes me understand people better. But I don't want to understand people better. In her presence, women become rabid cats spitting venom. And men become the missing link between people and apes. If you don't believe in evolution, just observe guys de-evolve a few millennia in a social setting around her. Kaylin, the picture-perfect example of what we, all of us, our whole lives have been told is beautiful. Do I really need to explain? You know what I'm talking about. Just take a stroll down the toy aisle of Target. Look at the dolls. Tall, tan, slender, blue eyes, blonde hair, tits like a ripe pear of cantaloupe, strutting around smelling like Versace or Chanel, always looking bored with everything, even if she gets startled. Most people with that look are unbelievably high or retarded, but with her, it's just part of the look that she's going for. She's a self-proclaimed vegan, drinking her soy lattes, picking at her salads with reduced fat cranberry dressing. Oh, and hold the gorgonzola. I'm a vegan. With her purebred or inbred chihuahua, poking its head out of her $1,500 purse that she never questions whether or not it's made of leather, that damn dog. It wouldn't bother me so much if her being vegan didn't also mean I have to be vegan. Our relationship is like Rome, back when Rome was the world. When Caesar converted to Christianity, all the Romans converted to Christianity. She converted to veganism, I converted to veganism. And not by choice. But Rome fell. And before Rome fell, Caligula did burn it. For his own amusement, mind you. When we started, it was movies and dinner surrounded by really good sex and bar hopping in the city on weekends. I mean, one night with her, and you could testify against her veganism in the court of law. I honestly can't tell you how it went from that to the nights on couch watching TV in silence. If a bottle of wine got involved, then it was me sitting close to her and her shifting away. I would sit there wondering what would be worse. Getting denied a good fuck by the woman I live with, or attempting any advances and wondering, what if I just make a move? I can't tell you how I started feeling like my girlfriend was this potential prospect, as if I never fucked her before. There was like this gradual thing that occurred. All of a sudden I find myself in this constant attempt to avoid unverbalized judgment. Right around the time I realized this is when she came home with Rascal in her purse. She talked to it like she used to talk to me. I remember calling her from the office on my lunch break. I couldn't help but wonder if it was because I didn't call from my cell phone. She told me that she was bored and there's nothing on TV. The silence lingered and she said, "I love you so much." I told her I love you too. But before I could even finish, I heard Rascal bark and she giggles. I couldn't tell if she heard me, but I knew she was talking to that damn inbred hairless rat. Did you know In Aztec culture, where those dogs were domesticated, the lower class bred them for food. We went to a party her friend Anna threw. I didn't know anybody there. I watched the de-evolution of mankind the moment we walked through the door. About 4 beers into the night, some ape comes up to me in his fitted polo and gelled hair, still holding on to his hookah hose. He spoke to me, but he never took his eyes off Kayleen, asking me is she my girl. Before I could answer, he tried some gay pickup line on her. She giggled, rolling her eyes, but lightly tapped his chest. He shifted himself in front of me. The back of his head was inches from my nose, blocking any previous view I had of Kayleen. In the beginning, she would have stepped past him, grabbed my hand, and made him feel like the sole reason the world bores her. But tonight she didn't. She swept her fingers through her silky blonde locks, adjusted her purse on her shoulder, and let him light her cigarette. After another beer, and me still not knowing what to do with myself, she handed me Rascal in the first acknowledgement of my existence the entire evening. I told her I'm going home. She shrugged, reminding me to feed Rascal. I didn't bother asking what time she was coming home. It didn't matter. Rome was falling, and it needed to burn. Like I said, my girlfriend doesn't know what she wants. But either it is or it is not. You at the moment. Right about now, that ape is probably feeling pretty accomplished. Finally fucking what society has told us. All of us. Our whole lives is what we should be fucking. And when she gets up and slides in her skirt and leaves, he'll have that look on his face. The look Conan the Barbarian had on his face when he finally cut off Thusaladum's head. The look that says, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I won't be here when Kaylin comes home. It's over. No more soy lattes, no more documentaries on animal cruelty, no more nights of watching reality shows in silence that end in celibacy, and no more competing with Rascal for attention. Like I said, if animals weren't meant to be eaten, they wouldn't be full of meat.